MMA now set for the catch weight of 180 pounds. Brian Dubuc versus Sean Crenshaw.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next bout of the evening is scheduled for 3 two-minute rounds in the Tuff-N-Uff 180-pound weight class. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner with a record of 2 wins and 2 losses. Fighting out of Lundell MMA, Las Vegas, Nevada, Brian the Scalper Dubuc. His opponent stands across the cage in the red corner with a record of 4 wins and 4 losses. Fighting out of Dynamics MMA, Santa Monica, California, Sean Lionheart Crenshaw. Your referee in charge of the action inside the cage is Mark Smith.
The bell, and here we go with round number 1. Black and orange trunks for Brian Dubuc, black and white trunks for Sean Crenshaw.
Dubuc out the gate with the flying knee.
Level change immediately from Crenshaw. Looking for the double leg, and he hits it right into side control.
Dubuc on bottom. He looks like he's trying to work in a guillotine here or some kind of choke, but there really is no. His number 1 priority right here needs to either be pulling guard, get to guard, or start adjusting his position to get back to his feet.
It's a way to burn a lot of energy out of your arms, what Sean Crenshaw is doing. Holding a guillotine while your opponent is in side mount. You're just not going to get that.
Dubuc working a sweep, but he's also been working with Ricky Lundell. Ricky Lundell has coached Carlos Condit, Frank Mir, and you can see some of that scramble ability that Dubuc used to get back to his feet has got to be coming from the coaching of Ricky Lundell.
Looking to hit the single leg, tenaciously on the single leg. Good straight left hand, and there's the separation. 40 seconds remaining, round number 1.
Crenshaw looking polished with the hands, hits him with a 3-piece combo, and now he's going to town with the knees to the body.
2 and 3 uppercuts, and the left hook landed by Crenshaw. Big right hand. That staggers Dubuc. Nearly turned his back. Closing stages, round number 1, ferocious pace. Big knee to the body, the uppercut misses. Big shots, the left hand getting through, and there's the counter right hand. The head kick, the counter leg kick, the level change, and the takedown in the closing seconds, the end of round number 1.
Good round for Sean Crenshaw. He controlled every aspect of this fight. In the corner of Sean Crenshaw, as his coach gives him advice, slows down his breathing. Sean Crenshaw was an offensive machine in the first round. Here we see the body kick. The cross snaps back the head of Dubuc. Dubuc stumbling. Another look at that body kick, and boom, the big right hand straight down the pipe. This first round, Sean, was all Crenshaw.
Dubuc nearly turned his back. That's called physical surrender in professional boxing. That will likely result in a TKO. You can do that in MMA, but Mark Smith would have stepped in because Crenshaw would have continued on with the strikes.
Doctors taking a serious look at Dubuc in between rounds.
I need you to fight back when you get hit like that, right?
Abrasion, some swelling under the right eye on the cheek. Brian Dubuc. Round number 2. Mark Smith just told Dubuc, I'm going to need you to fight back. Head kick lands in the throat, then the counter right hand.
And Dubuc unloading big shots.
Back mount now from Dubuc, looking up for the rear naked choke to finish. That is tight, that is deep. Now losing the hand holds Dubuc. You see onto his hip. Crenshaw trying to turn.
The #1 rule in grappling, Sean Wheelock, position before submission. You saw Dubuc disobey that rule when he went for the choke. He's able to recover his position, take full mount.
Dubuc again looking for the guillotine, almost a front face lock position. And Crenshaw hits the takedown into side control. Now ground and pound coming from Sean Crenshaw. Back and forth we go, round number 2. Warning from the up kick on Mark Smith. Both fighters grounded in that situation.
Crenshaw content to not pass the guard of Dubuc, to stay there, work on his ground and pound.
Right hand just missed. You see the cut under the left eye now of Sean Crenshaw. See the redness in the left eye of Brian Dubuc. Both fighters have given punishment, they've taken punishment here in this fight at the catchweight of 180 pounds. 2 minutes absolutely flies by, Joey.
It's a blink of an eye in an all-out war.
Those right hands getting through. Dubuc back to his feet. Trying to move to a better position. This is an outstanding fight. We will go to the third and final round.
Both of y'all.
Good reminder that we're headed to round number 3.
Hard to forget with a reminder like that. And here, taking a look back at that action, it's the right hand that wobbles the legs of Crenshaw. Dubuc pouring it on. Crenshaw goes for the head kick, lands it, and off the head kick, Dubuc with that big right hand, clipping Crenshaw, sending him to the canvas. Dubuc pouring it on, but not enough to get this out of here.
Seeing strikes, counter strikes, and counters to counters, all landing effectively. Maximum of 2 minutes remains in this fight. It's been great thus far. Brian Dubuc versus Sean Crenshaw, round number 3. Great counter right hand there from Crenshaw to move forward. Then the outside kick. Inside kick from Crenshaw. Again looking for the double leg, now switches to the single. Nicely defended by Dubuc. Going for the standing guillotine and a little more commitment now from Dubuc. Lets it go.
Dubuc working hard, but there was a lot of space there as Crenshaw drops back down for another double leg, gets his hands together, and I believe that's his third or fourth double leg takedown of the night.
It's really good technique from Crenshaw, as you see, getting high on the hips. Now taking back mount. Both hooks now in from Sean Crenshaw. Throwing the left hand, looking for the rear naked choke. Trying to soften up Dubuc now. Dubuc now flat on his back. Big shots now coming in. Mark Smith taking a really close look. The left hand's now getting through. Full back mount. Big shots. That's it. TKO win just like that. Round number 3 for Sean Crenshaw.
Stay here for me. Stay here.
Wow. What a finish.
Sit down.
Sean Crenshaw utilizing his wrestling throughout this fight to control every aspect of it. Secured many double leg takedowns. Every time he got it, he ended it with a big slam and was able to control the position that followed. And we are back inside the Las Vegas Event Center at the D downtown. It was an all-out war. Let's take a look back at the action. Dubuc and Crenshaw firing nonstop. Crenshaw with the leg kick followed by the double leg takedown. The head kick by Crenshaw answered with a big right hand by Dubuc. Dubuc looks like he's almost out of it. Fights back, gets another takedown. And then here it is, the beginning of the end. Crenshaw eating shots as he secures the takedown, gets the mount, and pounds his opponent out. Referee watching on. Crenshaw moving on to 5 victories with an impressive stoppage over the scalper, Brian Dubuc.
Outstanding officiating from referee Mark Smith and an outstanding finish from Sean Crenshaw. Let's go back to our cage announcer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 58 seconds into the third round, referee Mark Smith calls a stop to the fight for your winner by TKO, Sean Lionheart Crenshaw.
Heavy swelling in the left eye, but Sean Crenshaw will take that as he claims the third round TKO win versus Brian Dubuc.